Ingrid. A good day to you.
Well, hello there. If it isn't Claude, always a pleasure.
You put in a fine performance in training today. I must redouble my own efforts.
That's kind of you to say.
By the by, do you have a moment to spare? I have been meaning to ask for your input on some new strategies.
Oh, goodness. Only if you think someone as lowly as myself might be of service.
But of course, I value your skills more highly than most any other.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, time out. Listen, Ingrid, do you really have to say, oh goodness, every couple of seconds?
Ingrid, you're ruining the bit!
What do you expect? Speaking to me as you were, I only responded in kind.
What? Do I sound that strange? I thought I was acting earnest and industrious.
I mean, yes, you do. You sound nothing short of ridiculous.
Sheesh. Have you looked in a mirror lately? You're the one who's been walking around like Queen uptight.
Excuse me? I'll admit it was a bit forced, but it certainly doesn't warrant such a title.
Look, this was fresh and fun for a while, but maybe it's time we called it quits. Acting like this isn't us. We're just going to make everyone think we've gone mad.
I agree. I must say, I have an easier time getting on with you when you're you, in all your you-ness. Come to think of it, you've always been more reliable than most anyone I know, when it really mattered.
Well, thanks for saying that. I think I liked you better when you were a bit pricklier too. I've gone so long without hearing one of your lectures, I'm almost starting to miss them.
I'm sure I can remedy that for you.
I didn't mean you need to go all out or anything. A little restraint would still be nice.
My lectures, as you call them, only persist as long as is necessary.
Oh, I think I'm coming down with a stomachache. We'll talk later, okay? Okay, see ya.
You honestly expect me to believe that? Come back here, Claude.
I liked that one. That was a good one. Oh, man. Flane and my boy Felix.
Alright.
Flane, what's that you're hiding?
Oh no, my surprise is spoiled. I had brought some fruits for you to cut up in addition to the firewood. I thought some variation might prove amusing.
No, I'm not doing that again. I've got better uses for my sword than chopping up fruit and firewood.
I cannot imagine what could be better than chopping fruit.
Chopping up my enemies.
Dude, I just love Felix. What could be better than making a nice afternoon meal out of fruit? Murder!
You say that as though you have many enemies.
I have a feeling that if Felix is in the right mood, whatever he happens to see at the time constitutes as his enemy.
Yeah.
So you would rather chop people than firewood. Is that it?
That's not how I'd put it, but a blade's purpose is to kill. To chop wood, use an axe. To chop food, use a knife. It's simple.
Felix, I don't know how to tell you this, but in the hands of Hilda, an axe's purpose is to kill people.
Surely it is not forbidden to use your sword for other things, like chopping fruit. Swords that cut inanimate objects are serving a much finer purpose than those that cut living beings.
What a noble sentiment. But without a blade to cut down your enemies, you cannot win. Those who are weak lose everything and they die. Those who are strong win and live on. I understand why you balk at bloodshed, but you must know that it has a purpose.
And what purpose might that be?
A purpose. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not in the mood to debate you. I'll continue to wield my sword, and if necessary, cut down my enemies.
He certainly is a stubborn one.
Don't walk up to a guy who likes using swords and ask him to cut fruit for you with a sword. You're gonna, like, get the sword all, like, disgusting.
She just really wants him to play fruit in it.
Yeah, like, really badly. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. Alright, Leonie and Ignatz. Last one.
Hey, Ignatz. Drawing again?
I am. I suppose that's rather irresponsible, as we're in the midst of a war. But ever since we last spoke, I felt keen to pursue my artistic aspirations.
Like I said, it's your calling. Don't feel bad about it.
Alright, I'll try to embrace it. And you, are you practicing archery today?
More just double-checking this bowstring. I want to make sure it's ready for the next battle.
Okay. Well, let's both do our best.
That's the spirit. Does that mean you finally accepted that you're an artist?
I'll try to discuss it with my parents after the war. There's little demand for knights in peacetime. In fact, painting might be a more reliable way for me to support my family. I'll try to persuade them with arguments along those lines.
Good point. I'm glad you've got some confidence.
Come to think of it, Leonie, what will you do when the war's over?
Me? I'm going to become a top-tier mercenary.
A mercenary in peacetime?
Even after the war's over, there'll be plenty of work for me to do before peace really takes hold. I'll pay what I owe my village back, with interest. After that, I don't know. Never thought about it.
I'm sure you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Hardly. Lots of options just don't suit me. I mean, could you imagine me as a songstress? Yeah, I don't know. Once I've paid off my debts, I guess I'll just have to find something new.
I don't think there's any rush. You can travel and relax, and think about it.
Travel, huh? There's an idea. Want to come with?
Huh? Me?
Sure. You were really excited about different styles across the world, weren't you? Don't you want more of that? Maybe even see the sky in a new shade.
Yes, I suppose I do. I'd like to see the whole world.
If your parents object, we'll just say I kidnapped you.
It's just that easy. That just fixes everything.
Actually, feel free to say that even if you go alone.
Oh no, I want us to see the world together. Your presence makes every landscape more beautiful.
Hey, hold on. What's this all of a sudden?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
You're hilarious, Ignatz. There's never a dull moment with you around.
I just want one of Leonie's max supports to be the guy that she's having the support with, be like, I changed my name to Geralt. Oh, man. All right, last one. Claude and Lysithea.
Ooh.
Strategically speaking, if I poised an archer to lie in wait here, and then lured the enemy in over here...
Lysithea, are you up late studying again?
I am, but I don't see how it's any of your business.
Look, you don't need to work yourself so hard. You're already as skilled as they come. There aren't many people out there who can match you. Everyone knows that.
I apologize for my sharpness. I just feel pressured.
Why would you, of all people, feel pressured?
I place a lot of personal pressure on myself. I need to become as strong as possible to put my parents at ease.
When I met with Count Ordelia before, he said you were his pride and joy. But he also said his only concern was that you might be pushing yourself too hard. If you really want to make your parents happy, surely you should start by taking care of yourself.
That's true.
Then it's settled. Get some rest. Save your energy for tomorrow's battle.
You really are very mature, Claude, despite the impression you give off. And I clearly have plenty of growing to do. I probably don't have much room to come down on you for harping on me.
Oh, really? Does that mean you won't get mad if I treat you like a child from now on?
That is absolutely not what I said. Just after you finally earned a small degree of respect from me, too.
Hey, just think about it for a second. You're the only one in the world I treat like this. That means you're a pretty special person to me.
You think I'm special?
Take it however you like. Or maybe the thought is too much for a kiddo like you.
How dare you?
Yeah, don't do anything you might regret. I don't want to be turned to dust.
I'm feeling generous, so I'll let you off easy this one time.
Well, that's good of you. All joking aside, go get yourself some shut-eye, okay? After all, if you don't hurry up, the boogeyman might come out and eat you!
All right, buddy, you asked for it!
Claude is such a troll. Dude, you didn't get to hear it, but he did like the full-on baby voice for one of those lines.
Yeah.
It was great.
I've seen that one before. So good.
Lysithea's English voice actress is XJ9 from Teenage Robot. Dude, I didn't realize until you said that, but you're absolutely right.
All right, buddy, you asked for it.
I can kind of hear it. It's been so long since I watched My Life as a Teenage Robot.
I'm feeling generous, so I'll let you off.
That is crazy. I'll never be able to unhear this. Apparently, Lysithia's Japanese voice actress is the same person who does Futaba in Persona 5.
Oh, interesting. That's cool.
All
I
right.
don't think I've heard either of their Japanese voices.
No, I haven't either. Like, dude, the Persona 5 English voice cast is, like, full of just, like, some of the best voice actors in video games.
Yeah.
Let's rest because we can.
Yeah?
I'm getting a tutorial on resting because I've never done it. Here we go.
Gronder Field should be around here, right?
It said Gronder Field at the top left in the little notification thing, so yeah, should be pretty close.
It's so foggy. Even if there were enemies here, we'd never know it. I recall the terrain from the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, but without the ability to see the enemy's formation.
Our enemies are subject to the same conditions. We'll just have to wait for the fog to clear up.
Speaking of enemies, what do you think became of those unidentified troops? Any follow-up reports?
We haven't heard anything since. If they were headed this way, well, I'd like to avoid being caught by surprise, but we can't make use of our scouts because of this fog. It's hard to predict this fight. There's no way to know what will happen.
Let's try to stay calm.
Of course. The morale of our allies would be crushed if we let them see us shaking in our boots. Your guidance is going to be crucial, Teach, now more than ever. Do whatever it takes to lead us to victory.
All right, here we go.
Time.
It's been a second. Hit that fat save. At Gronder Field, where the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was once held, the House leaders of 5 years ago have a fateful reunion. Oh, really? All right, well, I guess you've kind of already spoiled what's about to happen here. But this time, the contest between the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance is no mock battle. I definitely didn't expect to be seeing Dimitri here, but I guess that's what's about to happen.
Departing from the Great Bridge of Murden, the Alliance army marches south toward Envar, the imperial capital. As an unknown military force begins their advance under the banner of the kingdom, the imperial army dispatches forces from Fort Mercius with the intention of intercepting them. The curtain is rising on a conflict between the three armies, which will come to be known as the Battle at Gronder, held on the same plains that witnessed the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Oh, gee, I wonder what the silhouette at the top right was. Who could that have possibly been? There's no way to know.
It was one thing when they just didn't have a face, but to put the silhouette, why bother?
Honestly. Are we really gonna kill Dimitri and Edelgard in this chapter? Are there like 2 chapters left in this game?
I mean, you'll just have to wait and find out.
Yeah, I guess.
Pretty sure you
I
can
know there
answer
have to be at least 2 more chapters after this, because I know that 18 chapters is the shortest one with Black Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's exactly the same setup. Yeah, look, there he is. There's Dimitri. Araba! Sure, whatever that weapon is. He's got Dedu and the worst Mercedes with him. Oh, Petra, I'm so sorry. Sword of Zoltan and Bernadette. I have to kill so many people I don't want to kill. Hubert is going to be unfortunate as well, but like of all the Black Eagles people, I'm not too worried about having to take you down, brother. Edelgard, honestly, like when I get to you, can I choose the talk option and honorably surrender? Because I'll do it. All right, so that's all we got here that we have to take out, huh? Because we already killed Ferdinand von Eyre, unfortunately. Maybe one of these magic people were supposed to be Dorothea or Linhardt, but we have them.
Yeah. I will say there is, at least I think. I know on Maddening there is. On Hard, I think there is an extra reinforcements at some point.
Okay.
I don't know if any of the characters that aren't here would be there because we have a bunch of characters, but
So, who do we want to sit out?
ooh. I feel
Ignatz or Shamir, normally one of the two gets sat out as archers, and then the other one is adjutanted.
yeah. Are they both the same level?
Yeah. I'll leave Ignatz in because he's further away from 34.
That's usually what I go with for the tiebreaker. I mean, we probably will need healing. I feel like Linhardt isn't going to do much outside of heal, though. No, that might not be true.
Oh, Shamir is like done with all of her supports.
Oh, nice.
In that case, I'm gonna put Shamir on me for extra damage. Seteth can go on Hilda.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Wait, so then who's not?
Dorothea.
It's Dorothea right now.
She's level
Just how much-
33. I'd rather her be in.
Yeah, Meteor would also be really nice.
Yeah, Meteor would also be great.
I
Honestly,
feel like-
Linhardt does like mostly just do healing, and he isn't gonna like get another class or anything. We don't really need to worry about him getting levels at this point, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know how much we would want to, how much we'd be using Warp and Physic in this map. We could, but if we're gonna take one out, like we still have
It'll be
Marianne,
unfortunate.
Lysithea.
It'll be unfortunate to be
Byleth can
lacking.
heal.
It'll be unfortunate to lack in the other Warp, but Leone has Physic and is the Holy Knight thing now.
Oh, Leone can heal now as well, yeah. So, because Leone and Byleth can heal in, like, dire situations, and then you have 3 other, like, healers. Or, yeah.
Yeah. Where's Linhardt on this list? Am I blind? He's right there.
Above you, yeah. Yeah, he's on the right side, right above Felix.
Lysithea, Flane, or Dorothea? Put him with Lysithea. Alright, well... I think now... Dude, I love the red and white of Lysithea's Gremory outfit.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Put flying people at the back because they can move further faster. And then I think it's time for the Battle of Gronder Field. We're going to have to take this spot from Bernadetta again just so that I can post up Ignatz there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Nothing could possibly go wrong. Nothing ever goes wrong when I play this game. Ever.
No.
Know that I will tear your heads from your shoulders. The dead must have their tribute.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates. But not today.
Kill every last one of them!
And so we fight on.